Greetings, opportunists of Crypto Broker Academy. Today I have a big picture whiteboard breakdown that I'm really excited to share with you guys because this addresses the token economics. In particular, we're talking about the GX token, the native token of the GX platform. First and foremost, what is the total supply of the GX token? As you guys are very much familiar with Bitcoin, the total supply is 21 million Bitcoins that will ever exist. Similarly, we have a finite quantity of GX tokens, which is 350 million, which I know is a lot of zeros, but trust me, those will be flying off the shelf. Second thing that I want to address is earlier this year, there were actually private and public sales of these tokens. And I want to tell you what were the rates at which they were sold for at the various phases. So phase one, which were of course the very early people that saw the grand picture of the GX platform and were able to get it at astronomically low rates of, get this, 0.05 per GX token, which is incredible. And then in phase two, which was a public sale of GX tokens, was 15 cents. And then in phase three, it became 45 cents. So as you can see, the opportunists were able to capitalize. They had to see the big picture, and of course, they were rewarded nicely. Now, today, what is the value of GX token? In fact, I checked before making this video for you guys, and the value is 0.80. That's right, a whopping 80 cents per GX token. So these people are very happy, but fear not, because not only does this have tremendous amount of room for growth, but more than anything, and the best part I love about the GX token is that you do not have to worry about price speculation, that it does not have to go up for you to want the GX token. I know it may sound weird. Why would I want a crypto if I am supposed to be indifferent to the price, or if the price increase would not matter? That's a very good question that you've asked. And it's because of what having these GX tokens unlocks for you. And we're gonna dive into that. So I wanna mention how much GX token is left to be sold to anyone that is interested in capitalizing on this platform. So we know that 350 million tokens is the max capacity, is the total supply that will ever exist, of which the company will keep 50 million for many of their operations, and 50 million has already been sold. So doing simple math, 100 million has been sold, leaving 250 million. And that's an odd way of putting it, but that is the total supply that is left. Now, that may still sound like a large number until you look at this second part, which will address this part, which is why speculation of this particular token is completely irrelevant. Surely it may have a lot of demand, but the reason why it will have demand is not because of FOMO, or the fear of missing out of the price increasing, but rather a different kind of fear of missing out, which is each broker, which is the key aspect of this token, which is having a certain minimum amount of token unlocks your GX brokerage, which is allowing you to be a broker for not just the GX token, but in the future, many other tokens, as well as get compensated for bringing on clients, teammates, business partners to buy crypto, to trade crypto, to exchange crypto on your own brokerage. So that becomes now a business model that you can create ongoing revenue regardless of the price of the token. So people who are intelligent enough to understand that during a gold rush, you sell the picks and shovels and you become the portal through which the world engages with this new digital currency, that's where the wealth is. So in order for you to get your brokerage, you will have to actually stake or hold a minimum of 1,000 GX tokens. So meaning that each broker will remove 1,000 GX tokens from circulation, because they need to hold at least that. If they drop to even 999, they will lose their brokerage. They will get a grace period to get that back up, but they will lose that ability to make a revenue from onboarding clients, other brokers, and creating a network of brokerages, which is extremely powerful when you think about the possibilities of what that can do, especially considering the amazing reward plan that's tied to it. Then we look at, with this mathematics of the maximum amount that's left 250 million, and each broker needing a minimum of 1,000 GX tokens, you just do simple division and you realize, and by the way, one simple way of doing that is you just cross out the zeros, you realize that the remaining amount of maximum GX brokers that can ever exist of the minimum that's left is 250,000 GX brokers that will ever exist. And in fact, it might be less than that because some people who see the big picture are buying a lot more than just 1,000, like myself and like many others. So this is the token economics. And as you can see, by the sheer aspect of unlocking a brokerage requires 1,000 GX tokens, that slowly, as people figure out that they can turn this into a business, more and more people will actually not buy it for speculation, but buy it for the business that it unlocks. And those people that are making revenue from their brokerage will not be tempted to sell off their GX tokens. Even if the value increases by tremendous magnitude, they will not sell it off that easily. They will have to do math like, hey, I'm earning $500 or $1,000 per month from my brokerage. Do I want to sell off my tokens and eliminate that stream of revenue? That's the analysis that people will now have to do. So that's why you can see that speculation is no longer a part of the analysis of should you get GX tokens or not. It's an extremely powerful business model, extremely powerful method of distributing the tokens, and I think it's gonna have tremendous amounts of demand. Now, the demand, of course, with limited supply, can do a lot to the evaluation. I'll leave that up to the future, but hopefully you guys understand the big picture of what's gonna allow this platform to restrict by default the maximum number of brokers that will ever exist. And I hope that you are wise enough to get one yourself and share it with as many people as you care for so that they too can have an ongoing business as we move on to the world of cryptocurrency.